We are at the Lindsay Square Mall where a really cool new virtual reality arcade has recently opened just a couple weeks ago. VTRLV, virtual reality. Okay, this is an arcade where you come in, you purchase a game, any game you want to play. They have 20 some odd games right now that you want to play. You put on these goggles. Once you put those goggles on, you're immersed in the world of the game that you have decided to play. So the people that you see here right now playing these games have no idea that we're here. They can't see us, they can't hear us. They are in a totally different world. And we are going to talk to the owners, Kevin and Lori Stapley, and just find out a little bit more about this cool new addition to the Lindsay landscape.
A virtual reality arcade is sort of a modern spin on the old-fashioned arcade, but instead of feeding quarters into a machine, here you come and you purchase yourself an hour of time. And that hour of time in one of our stations, and we have 8 of them, gets you access to the full library of our games, which currently is 20.
So how is it different from a regular arcade?
What's different about this one is that everybody experiences all the gameplay in virtual reality, which means they put on a set of goggles and they have controllers in their hands, and it transports them literally inside the game. So they get to be in the game, part of the game, and from there they get to interact, and they actually have to act out everything they need to do.
So cool. Okay, so tell me about some of the games that you have. Let's go over here and we'll take a look at them. So you have trailers, right, for each game? Let's go over to the trailers right here, yeah.
So all 20 games that we have, the trailers are playing for. So in this Quiver Vanguard game, it's an archery style game. So in this one, you actually have a bow and arrow in your hands, and you have to do all the motions as if you were, drawing back the bow and releasing. And you just, try to take out as many of the enemies as you possibly can until they take you down, essentially. Space Pirate Trainer. In this game, it's a sort of a shooting game where you try to shoot aliens with various weapons, and you can have shields. Hoops, basketball type game. So in this, it's like sort of like a carnival version where you have to shoot the ball into as many baskets as you can, try to score as many points as you can, and try to beat your high score.
What are the most popular games?
Most popular games are probably especially for multiplayer, would be Arizona Sunshine, which is a zombie shooter type game, which is what 2 of the folks behind us here are playing right now.
And what about for kids?
For kids, the most popular kid game I'd have to say is Job Simulator, where they get to sort of pretend to be an auto mechanic or office worker, short order cook, things like that. I've seen kids, 8, 9 years old, and even 7 years old spend their whole hour just playing that.
Amazing. It's really cool, actually. Okay, and you have a party room and everything too, right? So if they want to have birthday parties here?
Absolutely. We're fully set up for birthday parties, as I know a lot of parents are looking for things to do with their kids for birthdays. So what we offer here is, an hour of virtual reality gaming for up to 16 people. And in that time, they can play a lot of the multiplayer games together. And then when they're done that, they have access to our party room. So they can go back in there and have cake and ice cream, presents, pizza, whatever it is they want to wrap up the party.